morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Hey, how's everybody doing on this Monday? I know. Hey, I got my tall one with me. Love my coffee. How you doing with your coffee? Have any coffee or tea? Hope that you're going to kick back and give a listen to this. We're going to jump right into it because it is, after all, Money Monday. There really is a way that you could work around your credit cards, okay? And this is really a smart way to do it. You could save on interest with a balance transfer, okay? And you could consolidate your credit card balances with a 0% introductory APR balance transfer card. And you can really do this very well, and you will see results by paying down your balance and not having to worry about interest. That sounds pretty good to me. How about you? Also, if you're struggling, with a high interest loan, for example, you could take that loan and you could consolidate that high interest loan and high interest balance with a lower interest personal loan. And that will help you pay down your debt even faster. Well. But something, let's get over to the grocery store for a minute. Okay, now some of us, I don't know, we've been so conditioned to always be brand loyal. And I know we've approached this subject many times in the past about trying buying generic. Now, I have a story to tell you. Okay. Many times you've heard, well, it could be coming from the same company and under a different name. Well, I can practically almost, not that I have 100% proof, but I could tell you about a product that I know about. Okay. One day I said, let me try this other product. Remember a candy years ago called the Good and Blank? I used to hear about Choo Choo Charlie, the engineer, and the second word was Good and Blank. Well, just imagine that second word of that old-time candy, but we're not talking about candy. We're talking about a name. I just was throwing you a cute little hint there. Now, you are surely familiar with the Cadillac of paper towel, okay? And we all know that one begins with letter B and ends in letter Y. And although brawny is good, that is not the one I'm referring to. The Cadillac of paper towel, okay? And it's usually quite expensive and definitely very expensive here in this area of the world, New York City. But let me tell you something. Checked about that, and it turns out the same company, Procter & Gamble, okay, they actually sell these two different label name products. And one of them some people may consider as a bargain brand name. But I'm telling you, to me and to a few other people that I've known, it's almost identical. I think it's maybe a smidgen off kilter, but it's made from Procter & Gamble. It says so both on the both labels. So I'm saying to myself, but the difference is it's significantly cheaper. The one that sounds like the second word of the candy, Choo Choo Charlie, Good and Blank. I know, I'm giving you a bit of a brain tease here early on a Monday morning, but you can have a little fun. But the bottom line, what I'm really trying to say, is that there really and truly are products out there that are, if not the same identical product, being sold under a different name label, and in some instances at a significantly higher rate. So check to see where things are coming from while you're reading packages if you're curious. I mean, it got my curiosity up, and we go to find out that comes from Procter & Gamble, those two items. And if you know what I'm talking about, you may want to give the much less expensive one a whirl, and you'll see that, gee, that Jan from New York City is probably, definitely right on this one. Just saying. Now, talking about another money-saving idea. Now, sometimes people, they hate to ask people for things. They don't like to borrow. But doesn't it make sense if you need an item and you don't need it a lot, like not often at all? Like, for example, let's say you need to do some yard work, okay? And you need something to help trim a tree. I mean, it's not like you're trimming trees in your yard all the time, right? I mean, I don't think so. That's just, but if you have a kind neighbor that, that trusts you and you honor your word, Always honor your word, because your word is gold. And I mean, if you could borrow that tree trimmer instead of, right away running to the store and spending money on it, if money is tight right now, because you have to figure out what's more important at the moment, getting food on the table or buying a brand new tree trimmer device type thing. I've never needed one. I never bought one, so I really don't really even know for sure. But I'm just thinking along those lines in a common sense and using that as an example. So the bottom line there is that, borrow and don't buy. For example, also, suppose you're going to a special occasion and a dear friend of yours has really fun and funky, chunky belts and really cute accessories, and she doesn't mind loaning them to you. And, hey, I mean, if you're only using that item for a few hours that night, you're probably never going to need it again. Why not? I mean, why lay out that cash, especially during, these tough, tight times? So there are really ways to get around things. You just have to be a little daring sometimes. And by the way, this is a subject that I don't know if you've ever done this. Have you ever tried to ask for a discount on items? Usually, if you're a cash paying customer, sometimes, so I shouldn't say usually, okay? Sometimes you'll go into a store, usually mommy and a pop store type place. That might be the place that may actually listen to you or haggle them down slightly at a discount. And don't forget that if you are a senior citizen, there are many times discount entitlements, or if you're a teacher or if you're a military, all you have to do is look into it and ask. Definitely check online, because discounts and every other little thing that you're not spending money unnecessarily for, at the end of the month, it adds up. It adds up to real and to true savings. Now, some people may say, well, I'm only saving $10 or $15 on that decision. Well, you try saving $10 or $15 a few times a month. You may add it up to well over $100 and hit some gold. You know what I mean? Little things add up. So do not dismiss the importance of little things. Well, that's it for this week's Money Monday, and I hope that everyone has a fantastic day. Don't forget to share your smile, and please never stop forgetting to donate to your local charity of choice, because you know something? It's all those little things, and even in that direction, that really add up. Have a great day, everybody. I'm going to close this off with a little bit of music. Take good care now. Bye-bye.